Hey guys, Shane here with a review on the TBS folding carbon steel bushcraft knife. See if I can get this box in frame. Got the specs. That's K20 high carbon steel with a curly birch handle. And this came from the Bushcraft store in Europe. So without further ado, here's the knife. And here's the sheath it came with. Basic no frills brown leather sheath, nothing really special going on here. Okay, help if I could keep it in frame. Sorry guys. So I'm not sure, I've got a lot of things to say about this one. I'm not sure where to start. Let's try with the basics here. It is a nice curly birch handle, but it's completely unfinished. You can also get this in walnut. And though the blade that I chose is high carbon steel, and that's why I bought this model knife, it also comes in a stainless version. Now the handles being unfinished, I don't know, maybe some folks will like that. I don't really. I was unfortunate enough to get it wet out camping 2 weeks ago and immediately ran into some problems. I mean, obviously I've got some blade rust, which you're gonna have with a high carbon steel knife. See if we can pick some of that up without just shining the camera. But that was to be expected. What I didn't see coming is the separation that I got between the liner and the scales, and that's not really showing up too well. Here, let's see if I can. That's my thumbnail going in between the space between the liner and the scales. Now I paid $110 for this knife shipped. So at that price range, that's totally unacceptable to me. And I wanted to put oil on this, let it soak up some nice oil, and now I'm afraid to do that. If it expands whenever it gets moist and leaves spaces in between the liners, I'm afraid to oil it. So now I have a totally unfinished knife that I don't want to oil. I don't want to lacquer it because I don't want it to be slippery. That's the last thing you want with a wood carving tool, right? And I did buy this to be my workhorse knife. It's replacing one that I had for 10 years that was identical almost in size and shape. This has a better profile, it's better materials, but I have the same size and basic type of knife going on here. So I know that that's a good size for me. However, I've ran into a lot of problems with this guy. And here's my biggest complaint. Can you hear that? $110 knife, man. Unacceptable. So this is actually the second one I got. I sent the original back and I complained. And they said they were going to redesign the knife, and they sent me this a couple months later. It took me months to get my replacement, and I was all excited thinking, okay, you know, good company, they took my feedback, they're going to fix this problem with the knife. Get out of the box, same exact thing. I don't even know if they redesigned it or not. They might have just been telling me that, right? So all in all, having a high carbon steel blade, that's hard to find in a pocket knife. I mean, I've searched and searched, and this is the only one that I really came up with of any decent quality. At least I thought would be decent quality. Let's see. I'm all over the place here, guys. This is probably the worst knife review ever. It's supposed to have a 90-degree spine. Any Bushcraft knife should have a 90-degree spine. Here's my ferro rod. Nope. So I'm gonna have to reprofile that spine myself. Another issue for a knife in this price range. Why should I have to do that? Totally unacceptable. Again. There we go. Proper striker. It's not the rod, guys. It's the knife that's the problem. Let's see. I am all over the place. It does have a nice Scandi grind. I forgot to mention that. And it holds an edge pretty well too, so I will give it that. All in all, I would not recommend this knife for this price. And with the hassle I went through dealing with the Bushcraft store, I wouldn't recommend that company. I will never buy another product from them again. So I'm sorry I've been all over the place here. I hope you guys find this useful. I really wanted to come out and tell you, hey, I found the greatest new thing. Finally a good, sizable, high carbon steel pocket knife. But I can't recommend this one. Okay, well, thanks for watching, and I hope I saved some of you the headache that I went through. Alright, till the next time.